lot of people don't know broke up.
I didn't even know that.
Hey, if you a fan, man, I don't know what's next.
I didn't know that shit.
I don't know what's next.
At 10. Sambrum at 10.
Yeah.
That's my top 10.
I feel you.
You know,
I ain't even gonna cap. I put me at the 6 for real. I put me at the 6.
He's the 6 man.
I put me at the 6. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? The girls sent us screenshots. Lady's like, "Who's this?" ? He's like, "It's from wedding."
We gotta bleep.
Hey, Ja, if you ever see this, man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was gonna win the whole league. Yo, I was.
Yeah, hey, looking back, I was just feeling ambivalent.
It's the Off Brown Podcast.
Yes, sir.
I'm your host, Brown Boy Beezy. Alongside me, we got your co-host, Sambrum. How you doing, dog?
What's up,
Hey,
bro?
man, my boy.
All good. You know we doing
Yes,
good.
sir.
We getting into it. What's going on with it?
Hey, man, just blessed. Blessed to see another day. Blessed to see another episode, bro.
Welcome back. You know, we're gonna keep it rolling.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I had a lot of fun last time. I feel like, we really got this shit going. We got so much to talk about, bro. But before we even go into the next shit we about to do, definitely subscribe, definitely like, definitely comment. Let us know what y'all want. Y'all want some guests? Y'all want us to talk about some topics? Let us know, fam.
Subscribe.
And on top of that, follow us on social media. You already know what it's about. We're out here. We just want to keep growing. We want to include y'all too, a part of the journey.
Join the
all
wave.
That being said,
Join the wave.
Let's get into it, bro.
Let's get it.
Man?
All good. So, like on the last podcast, we talked about what are we, right? Musician. Now we on here talking about music, everything we're talking about, right?
Yes, sir.
So with the music, we talked about our origin story in the last episode, right?
Right.
First story, right?
Yep.
So now, who would you say helped create your sound? Like, who do you listen to?
Like
who
my
do you fuck with?
influences?
Literally your influences, yeah.
Damn, man.
Like, who would you say? Because like, everybody got their own, you know what I mean?
You gotta think about it, right? In the last episode I mentioned, I listen to rock music, I listen to EDM,
Yeah,
I listen to like
random
hip-hop
as
music.
fuck.
Yeah, random as fuck, man. But
we back hit it.
I'm making more hip-hop music these
Hell
days.
yeah,
it had to be the hip-hop heads that, got me into it. And even the R&B people, for real.
Of course.
Like, my influences, do we gotta rank them or we just gonna say them?
Nah, just say.
We're just gonna say it?
Yeah, we'll rank them. We can rank them. We'll rank them later.
Rank 'em? Okay,
right,
okay.
no, right now, just tell me like who.
I've listened to a lot of 88 Glam recently, and I've been listening to 88 Glam over the years, bro.
I remember you told me that.
88 Glam is a group that's always, had a lot of versatility in their sound.
Canadian, right?
Yeah, it's a duo. 88 Camino, Derek Wise. They broke up. I think a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know 88 Glam broke up.
I didn't even know that.
Hey, if you a fan, man, I don't know
Breaking
what's
news.
next.
I didn't know that shit.
I don't know what's next, but you gotta stay posted up, man.
Damn. It's
So 88.
in like a bad way. So I don't. That's not like
man. Like I looked into it. Y'all can look into it too.
Yeah, we don't need to look into too much.
But unfortunately, they broke
you?
up, man. But 88 they influenced me heavy. I'd say they're a group that I listen to the most right now.
Mm-hmm.
But 88, you gotta say Nav. We talked about Nav influence.
Yeah.
Nav, he's a brown boy that proved like you can be a brown boy in the industry, bro. In this industry, you can be a brown boy from your hometown, bro. Yeah. From your hometown. So that's inspirational. That influences me. Drake, man, I always fuck with his flow of being an R&B artist and also a hip hop rapper.
Drake is goated, bro.
Yeah,
Drake is goated.
I would say those three on top. I mean, like, there's a lot of different we're talking influences for the Brown Boy Beezy sound. It's tough. It's so many. It's
a good
almost
list,
every artist.
That's
you
a good
listen
list,
to.
though. Yeah, exactly. But you put your own little twist on it.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Okay.
Those are ones I just be like bumping.
Now, what about the rock side? Let's say like the.
Oh yeah.
What who
influences, man?
Yeah.
Like Linkin Park was like my favorite band of all time. You fuck with Linkin Park?
Yeah,
a lot of people, they
but not like
time.
that because I don't listen to music that much. But like,
right.
I'm him.
Linkin Park. I mean, they work with Jay-Z. So
they work with Jay. I was just about to say that.
That's one of my favorite rappers.
I was just about to say that.
That's one of my favorite rappers. Yeah. So Linkin Park, Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, OG.
Yeah.
And Blink-182, bro. I know, like, it sounds cliche in the rock scene saying like I fuck with those people, but those guys,
they're tough. That's why we know them.
Me.
That's why I know them as not a rock fan. I know everybody you just said.
Yeah.
Because they like that.
But I actually listened to their music. It's not like I only heard 3 songs.
Nah, you listen to the whole catalog.
Dive through, the discography. I listened to all the shit. And it's like, bro,
I
fuck with it. So that was my sound of rock. But what about you, bro? What influences the Sambrum?
So it goes kind of like way back, I'll say, with the start of it. Because at first, I got more melodic later, but I've always been like a singer. But I started off just like rapping. Like the rap part of it came from like me growing up, like having like an older brother who was born in the 80s. So he gonna get me hip to all the shit in the 90s, even though I'm a 90s baby. We both 90s babies. You know what I'm saying? So like the 90s is like where I first got hip to like the shit. So like
Right.
Motherfuckers was already like rest in peace to two of the ghosts, Pac and Big.
Yeah.
I listened to these fools after they died,
Yeah.
but as a youngin', I was listening to shit and like it came out in the 90s, but I probably listened to it like early 2000s just because that's when I got hip.
Yeah.
You're all right. So like,
of course,
people like that, like 90s hip hop, Jay-Z, like you said, you fuck with Jay-Z, Nas, like these guys, like Snoop,
of course, legends.
Snoop, you know what I'm saying?
These are all legends you talking about.
Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying? Like I fucked with all that. Hearing it later,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I fuck with
Of
all
course.
of them as like a rap from a rap perspective. But I'll say moving forward, like Wayne, bro,
Yeah.
Drake, my first favorite rapper, bro. My first that I picked on my own.
Yeah.
I got hip to it through other people before. That I picked on my own was T.I.
T.I. was fire. He was fire.
T.I.
Not really like that for me, but he had hits, bro.
He did.
I fuck with him.
Yeah, T.I. was
he had a club style, you know. He dominated clubs.
Yeah, he going crazy with like in the video game. I played this video game, right? Need for Speed.
Yeah.
Need for Speed Underground for PS2. I was like in 3rd grade or some shit. He had the intro to that shit, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this T.I.?" And then I looked him up, listened to all his shows, like, yo, all this shit was fire. He became my favorite rapper, like off a video game. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
And video game placements are big, bro. Video game placements really help artists get on. Like, if you play the early Madden games, you probably heard like a lot of rock music, right? You didn't really hear too much hip hop. Now, like the hip hop soundtrack is literally the video game. So,
yeah.
I mean, you see the game changing, but those influences, man, those are like, you're naming like OGs on top of T.I., which is really interesting. Like, you know, I said 88 Glam, you said T.I. No one would have guessed that. We fuck with those people that hard, or those guys like, you know, got us into the game like that.
Yeah. And they're in. They did their thing.
Yeah.
So it's like it's almost, everybody seen it. It was like, oh shit, like forgot they hard. Yeah. T.I.'s dope. 88 Glam is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like different influences coming together. So that I would say from the rapping side. But then like I'm an R&B fan too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like even 90s, 80s R&B. Like I'm a fan of that shit. Like fucking Boyz II Men.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like New Edition.
Yep.
Fucking one of my favorite like early 90s singers was like Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat was a beast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keith Sweat was a beast. He was like serenading these bitches and like just some awesome like pimping shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he doing his thing. You know,
he made it
suave. He was suave. He was fly with it. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Like motherfuckers like that. And then as into the 2000s, like Neo,
of course,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Neo, bro, that's
Usher,
one of my goats. That's
you know
one of my
what I'm
goats.
saying? Usher, even like the newer age, like Chris Brown,
yes, sir.
Weeknd. I listen to all this shit, so it's like you get inspiration from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Breezy Monster, bro. He's one of the top dogs in R&B history.
Yeah, man. And yo, that man can move, bro. You see him move
he a
like
hooper,
that, bro.
Oh, dancing? Oh,
dancing
yeah,
and hooping, bro.
He be hooping too.
Yeah,
Chris Brown is tough. I fuck with Chris Brown.
Talented. That's what you call talent, bro. That is what
he does everything.
Deserving.
He does everything.
You know, every person has their issues. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
And I know there's people out there that, you know, think Chris Brown should be, you know, labeled as this or that. But we just talk about the music. You know, I don't want nobody to get confused. Like, you know,
he tough. He tough.
Like,
I fuck with Chris Brown.
From a talent perspective, that man got talent.
Yeah, he's one of the most talented like people in the world to be able to do all this shit at such a good level.
Mad respect, bro. Mad respect. And he stayed working, like he's working
grinding. He be going off. He be dropping albums with 30 songs. Mind you, like
you don't need to do that. He knows you don't.
Yeah. And I won't listen to all of them. It's too many songs, Chris Brown. Chris Brown, stop dropping that many songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he has his hits, and in those 30 songs, he gonna have some bangers.
Of course. Of course. You already know there's gonna be at least like 5 to 10 at least.
Exactly. 5 to 10. Exactly.
At least.
Exactly. Hell yeah.
Nah, so you asked me about my influences. What about like your top 5 or like your top 3, like all time like rappers? Let's just keep it, you know, hip hop. Yeah.
True shit. I think I might have said all these names in the influences that I'm gonna say right now. So top 5 rappers, I'd say for me personally.
Let's try to rank them.
Yeah. For me, I'll go like Drake 5.
Okay.
Wayne 4.
Respect.
Biggie 3.
Of course.
Jay-Z 2. Tupac 1. For me.
I see it.
Tupac 1. Tupac's the GOAT.
Mine's going to be a little different. But that's only because you were in hip hop in
such
the 90s.
A short time period.
You were introduced, you were listening to 90s hip hop rappers. So for me, man, you mentioned you had an older bro, right? Yeah. You had an older broski that put you on. Unfortunately, I am the oldest sibling.
You are the older bro.
So I had to kind of discover things in my own time. Like I wish sometimes, you know, I had someone to put me onto these things like hip hop and basketball like way earlier than like I got onto it. But you know, my list is gonna be a little different. But that's just because of, you know, when I got into it, it's gonna be different. And I'm gonna love like, you know, I'm gonna love the compare and contrast this shit. So I'm gonna go with like 1 through 5, starting from 1.
Okay.
I think number 1 is Jay-Z for me, man.
Okay, so
Jay-Z,
we have one in common already in the top
Jay-Z's
5.
definitely up there.
Yeah.
We got
I put him at 2. I put Jay-Z at 2, so if he's 1, 2.
I put Jay-Z at 1 for me for sure. He's worked with the Punjabi people. He's worked with Linkin Park. I'm a Punjabi kid.
Exactly.
Linkin Park, my first name.
Talking about that
He's
shit.
a rapper, dog.
Jay-Z's goated.
Jay-Z's my number 1 personally.
He's one of the greatest.
Yeah.
That's why I had him at 2. We right there with that one.
Yeah, Jay-Z number 1.
Okay.
I put Biggie at the 2, bro. Because
we got 2 in common. I like it.
I got Biggie. No, we got some more.
We got some more.
Yeah, we got some more. I put Biggie at the 2 because he was before Jay-Z. East Coast guy. Tupac is fire.
He didn't have enough time.
I don't put Tupac in my top 5 personally, but I do put Biggie there because of his sound, his production. I fuck with that because we said I was a producer first.
You got Diddy working on some shit.
Of course. So I put Biggie at the 2. Number 3, I put Drizzy Drake. I put Drizzy Drake just because he's my favorite artist right now. He's had probably the longest longevity of all. Maybe Jay-Z's actually kept up with him.
Jay-Z has been going since like 96, and he's still
he has.
Been,
but like in this current era, bro, Drake is still on top. Drake is still leading it.
Yeah,
he influences me because like one of my favorite influences and one of my favorite like rappers of all time. He does a little bit of everything. For him to do a little bit of everything and still be my top 5 rappers means you're like really fucking talented. 100%. So
I had him in my top 5
too.
Yeah,
exactly. So we got some mutual ones. After him, bro, I put. Oh man,
this is where it goes. This is where the curveball comes. You know what I'm saying? This is where the curveball.
I'll put Kanye West, the artist and producer, at number 4.
I have Kanye in the top 10.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I got Tupac in my top 10. I got Tupac in my top 10. I put Kanye at the 4 simply because he was a producer before.
Kanye monster.
He reminds me of myself.
Beast.
And he raps. He got bars, man. Like you can't deny his talent. Man's had.
Even when
really
he does some auto-tuning shit sometimes. Like 808s or Heartbreaks was a hard-ass fucking...
Like that song Amazing.
Amazing for the NBA shit.
Float on that with the auto-tune, bro, before its time, before it really popped off, bro. Like, he had a vision for sure. He's a visionary, bro.
Put on,
fashion,
sneakers.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like that joint. When he goes
Man is crazy.
He was going
nice
crazy.
With the musical talent. So he's at the 4. Well, 5. Weezy F Baby, bro.
Weezy
F Baby.
Weezy had
him and Ye are a little
neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
Yeah.
I had to put Kanye because of producing.
Yeah.
Weezy though, ain't no Drizzy without Weezy. Ain't no fucking middle school without Weezy, bro.
Exactly.
Ain't no middle school and high school without Weezy, bro.
Yeah, Wayne dropped so much. Like he was on every song at some point. He was on every other song.
He was talking about how on the radio he was on every station because he delivered a feature for every genre. He was on the charts, man.
Everybody.
He lives on the charts. He's like that, man. He's a real spitter.
Hell yeah. So out of the 5 that we both just said, so
we had some mutuals.
4 mutuals.
We had mutuals.
We had 4 mutuals.
It was
all of them except for me. Order was different.
Who was different? I put Kanye. I put Kanye in there.
Yeah. I had Pac. Tupac was number 1.
Pac is more of like a 7-8 for me.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, because there's Kendrick, J. Cole. There's like
exactly. There's more. Exactly.
There's so many.
Like let's even continue. A top 10.
I'm down. I'm down.
Top 10. You know what I'm saying? So like
you continue from where you left.
So what was the 5?
You said
the 5 was Drake.
Drake was you
started
with Drake. You started opposite.
I'll go Ye
at 6. Okay.
Or I'm also thinking Eminem. They're neck and neck.
Eminem's in there too.
Eminem's top 10 for me for sure, but they're like neck and neck. I'll say Kanye, then Eminem.
Yeah, fair. Kanye got a good resume,
So what am I? Yeah, Kanye got a great resume. Eminem got a great resume too, and Eminem hard too. Yeah, Eminem was spazzing even in the 90s shit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I wouldn't say he was an influence because he was like a wild boy. He was a wild ass white boy, but he was going off.
Oh,
he was going off. We were like, oh, he's hard.
He was one of my first favorite rappers. Like him and Jay-Z were like the ones that got started for me.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So Kanye 6, Eminem 7, and then maybe I'll throw in 50 right there, 50 Cent.
Yeah.
50 Cent. And then like Snoop.
Okay, yeah. Is Snoop at 8?
Snoop at 9, I guess.
Snoop's at 9,
Snoop at 9. Yeah, and then the last one.
It's tough, man.
It's tough.
10 spot
there'll be somebody that I'm like missing.
Yeah.
And like more new age is actually like one of the best. Like maybe like a Kendrick or a Cole. That's like the teeter.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
you gotta pick
trying
one.
to get in the top 10.
You gotta pick one.
Or I can say some old school shit, but I ain't really listen like.
I mean, go with your top 10, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
That's
why I'm trying to think. The last one is the hardest part. Number 10, who's the 10th spot? I could say like Cube. If I want to go old school, I could go like new school and like Kendrick, J. Cole. Who else is like Future? I can say some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I can say some crazy shit.
Future like top 15, but that's tough. That is tough.
Man, I'll say me. 10.
Yeah, you put you at 10.
Yeah, me at 10. Sambrum at 10.
Yeah.
That's my top 10.
I feel you.
You know,
I ain't even gonna cap. I put me at the 6 for real. I put me at the 6.
He's the 6 man.
I put me at the 6. Yeah. Definitely off the bench. If I'm doing something all them, I'm gonna get 6 now. Yeah, I put me at the 6. I put me at the 6. And who's at the 5? It was Wayne at the 5, me at the 6. I mean, those are all the ones I'm okay with being ahead of me. You know, like I'm okay with those 5 being ahead of me. Yeah. I mean, I hate to not say Tupac, but so I put Tupac right after me, just out of respect.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up in his era.
Yeah, you can put him
like,
there.
And I did listen to a little bit of him and Biggie.
Though.
Of course,
you know
he's in the top 10, bro. Him and Biggie have to be.
You know what's so
dope
dope about Tupac too, right? It's like as he was in like 7, 8 movies too. He's an actor.
Oh yeah, he was an actor.
He went to school in Baltimore.
He went to school in Baltimore.
Yeah, and then when he went to West Coast, then he was a rapper already, right? Established, and he's like grinding, doing all this work, and he was making movies too. Like, have you heard of Juice? You seen Juice? Of course. Yeah. So like that was probably his biggest movie. But like he had like 7, 8 movies he was in, or maybe less. I might be sizing it, but like he was in a handful of movies. Yeah. Like 5, 6 movies at least. Right?
Oh, yeah, he was.
So as an actor, he's doing this shit, and then he's like a platinum artist.
Yeah. And he kind of set the way for these artists today. Like you see some artists being more in movies, like not at the level he was at because he was like, very exclusive.
And he was so young too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put him as the GOAT.
Yeah, he's a
because
GOAT.
he was like in the time that he had, like he got killed. He was like 25.
Yeah,
25.
He died
and
young,
he did
bro.
all this shit. Yeah. And at the same time, why he's GOATed to me is since he's died, they've been dropping album after album. So he was a worker. He was going in.
He was
and it's all and those shits are going like platinum. You know what I'm saying? Like years after he's dead.
So he's a legend. I put him at the 7 for sure. After me, I'll put. So let's go through. We said Drake. I'm sorry. We said Jay-Z. We said what did I say after Jay-Z? Damn, man.
Biggie.
Jay-Z, Biggie. Drake. Jay-Z, Biggie, Drake. Kanye West. Lil Wayne. Yeah. Brown Boy Beezy. Tupac.
You got 3 more.
I put Eminem.
Okay.
I put Kendrick and I put J. Cole.
Kendrick and J. Cole. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
J. Cole at the 10.
I like it.
Like I said, our eras are a little different. I know you mentioned
I like it though.
Some older heads, but I got into it more in the 2000s, 2010s and going forward. So
that's why I'm teetering on those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's hard. It's hard.
Kendrick, I said those too. You know what I'm saying?
But for me, I really grew up listening to their albums all the way through. So those guys were definitely they influenced me to try to make some music.
Who would you say all right? So when was like the best time probably of music? For you in your, let's say let's say 2010s. 2010s. Who would you bump into?
There's a few different seasons, but I feel like the 2012, 2013 season, insane, bro. 2012, 2013 season. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Even NBA.
NBA too. I'm talking music.
The GOAT was cooking, and it was a good time. Yeah. We living life good.
The 2016,
music good.
I think the 2015,
good,
2015, 2016 year. Was that also another did the Cavs win? I don't know.
2015, 2016?
Yeah. Bro, no.
It's all LeBron years. You know LeBron years.
Yeah, no, but those years were lit too, because for me at least, you had the Travis Scott, Birds in the Trap album. There's a lot of albums. The Weeknd dropped his album. Beauty Behind the Madness.
I would even say bro, thinking about it now, I would say even Travis Scott and like Future and Migos.
Yeah, What a Time to Be Alive dropped that year too.
Influences as well, because that's the time that I'll think about that I was hearing the shit and it was bumping everywhere, and shit was fire. Like those are influences to me too. I would say like you just said, you said Travis Scott. Yeah. And then I thought of fucking Migos and Future. Yeah. And I didn't think of this earlier, but I'm like, those are definitely influences too. You know what I'm saying?
And I forgot to mention Travis Scott in my influences because he's a big, and
100% he's a big influence.
For sure. 100%. Yeah, no, I mean, the type of music you and I both make, bro, we're not tied to one lane, you know?
It's all over the place.
We love so much
types
of music.
I love all kinds of music.
Yeah, we love different types of music. And we already know that, we can't just stick to one sound. And that's why it's tough to pick these artists because they're all different sounds. They make us do what we do. Yeah, different lanes.
But if we talk about top 10 rappers is one thing, but everybody has their own lane now. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And I fuck with a lot of
those guys who we're naming as our influences. They probably look at as our top 10. They probably put a lot of them in their top 10 too. They have to put Drake and Jay-Z and Biggie or Pac somewhere in the top 10s.
I think even literally with all this top 10 that we just gave and all the influences you said, other influences I would say are Bollywood and fucking Punjabi shit, these motherfuckers are also influences to everything that we're doing. Oh, too. Yeah. We're bringing the fuse, the culture.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's why all brown. We brown as a motherfucker.
And we sipping off that brown too, bro. Cheers to that, dog.
At the same time, let's get it. You already know. So even like I would say even as an influence, which is like I use some of these like ideas and sounds that I hear from like even some like Bollywood shit, like Udit Narayan, fucking Sonu Nigam, you know, these guys are like Kumar Sanu, these OG singers that have these songs that are like in I only know the movie because of that song type shit. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So Bollywood kind of had it down in the sense that like, you know, they had these song placements in movies. Like, you know, in today's movies, like when a song gets released, they don't really promote it off a movie. In Bollywood, they promote music through the films, bro, which is crazy. Like artists get their kick because they are literally placed directly into, you know, mainstream films. But in the US, there's not, I mean, they make tracks for these movies, but they're not like promoted like, oh yeah, this is the artist's latest single, or they made this fire. So they don't promote it as much as they do with the Bollywood films. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's a different level.
It's a different game.
Promotion.
No, it's a different game because you know what's crazy too is they got whole music videos in movies of another motherfucker lip singing your song.
That's another thing.
But is it your song?
People will think that's the artist.
But is it your song?
It's not your
song,
bro.
Somebody probably wrote it for you. Like somebody gave the melody.
The music video is already made through the movie, right? Like they don't need a music video.
You're just a contractor as a Bollywood singer. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope because these are good singers. But
someone else comes up pushing your song as the image of you.
Whoever comes up with this song, the team behind making Bollywood songs is an influence to me. I don't know who does it. You know, I named the singers. But it's a whole team doing that whole shit.
It's a vision, bro. So that's the thing with like, you know, Indian people and a lot of people that, you know, are really versed with this industry, bro. They already know. They know what the influence is. And they pioneer the direction of where like socially where we should go, what kind of things we should be doing or thinking are cool or thinking that aren't cool. It's kind of like interesting how one person or group of people can kind of like dictate that direction, but they do it in such a way where it's like, yo, like they like sell the people through like, you know, the art. It's like, you know, this is how your lifestyle should be lived going forward in this time.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, man.
100%. That's how it be. Music is life. Music is life.
Yeah,
now
the game is crazy.
Now moving on to some something completely different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like something that we've like wanted to talk about. So we talked about the dating apps in the last joint, right? We talked about them dating apps, right?
Of course.
So we've heard stories, like you've probably heard stories of like girls talking about like how people be in their DMs and shit, and you have some DMs that got sent to you, right?
Yo.
Well, some of them DMs, like some people be wilding on this shit. That's a whole nother conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta teach y'all some game, bro. Like man. At least what not to do. I'm not the best at this. We do good, but I'll tell you what not to do. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm so glad you brought that up, my boy.
Exactly.
Because like,
I'll tell you what not to do.
You know, ever since we launched this podcast, and by the way, shout out to all y'all that been showing
subscribe,
love.
You know what I'm saying, right?
You know the vibe.
Hit
shout out to all y'all that have been giving us the love. You know,
much love.
We just dropped episode 1 and y'all been showing us a lot of love. Y'all been telling us your thoughts, man. You know I'm just hanging out with like my friends and they're already telling me what they think. So shout out to all of y'all, you know, who tune in and give us the time. So
appreciate that.
Recently, you know, when I've been outside, bro, like people have been like telling me, oh, yo, like when they see me, they're like, hey, man, I see you, you know, you're doing this podcast shit. They're like, bro, you should do this, you should do that.
Yeah, so some different things to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Where
so
like,
some girls
give
actually,
our take on this shit.
You know, some girls were actually like talking to me saying, yo, y'all actually kind of talk some real shit about like how the dating scene goes.
Of course we talk some real shit.
Of course, yo.
Of course we talk some real shit.
We ain't trying to, you know, we trying to keep the vibes
But anyways,
cool.
but what are they like?
So a few girls were like, yo, y'all should like put these brown boys on blast. Like there's some like small dick energy brown boys who are just like, you know, mad weird. And they put such a bad name. They put a bad name for like the brown boys that are actually like gentlemen that actually have class that aren't motherfucking weirdos, bro. And you know the type I'm talking about. I know you do. The girls know what we're talking about. And you know what's crazy? The girls sent us screenshots that we should share with y'all up here on the screen. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to read them out. And we're going to tell you where they went wrong and how this shit just ain't right, man. Like, we need to stop these kids.
I'm with you with like with the whole shit with the small dick energy, right? I think a lot of people in the world got some small dick energy. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Like, it's not just tied to one. Yeah. Like in this instance, it was just brown girls saying brown guys.
Coming to brown bulls, hella brown bulls got small dick energy. All of like most of them do. I'm sorry to say, but like it's not a bad thing. Like do your thing, but like not most of them. I'll say a lot of them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like a good amount. A good amount for you to notice.
You can't put a percentage on it, but like
most.
They exist. There are a lot of dope ass brown boys. And shout out to the real bros.
But this is everybody. These is people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they just bring that, like, I don't know like how they even turn into that type of way, bro. It's like they just like they're just born with that shit.
I don't really know how it's like you built a little differently. I don't know.
Like, let's tell the people really quickly, like, how would we describe these type of like small dick energy dudes? Like, what are their tendencies for the people that don't know, or for the people who might be confused, who might know what we're talking about once we explain it a little better?
Yeah, it's like you like small dick energy, like you show like fake love. You know what I'm saying? Like you
off the jump,
like
right when they meet you.
You pressed over some random hoes that ain't really fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? But like you trying to get bitches, but you're not really getting bitches. You fake love. That's really what it is. Like you be like kind of snaky a little bit. You got something to prove.
Snaky a lot of it, bro.
A lot of bit. Like you feel like you got something to prove. To overcompensate for something you lacking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's what it is. But like these are little things.
No, this is real.
How would you add on to that? How would you add on to that?
Bro, literally retweet. But on top of that, literal retweet. But on top of that, bro, like you said, when you meet some brown boys for the first time, like you want to be cool with them, right? Like I know you're the kind of guy, like, you know, you approach them, it's love, no judgment, no like, you know, nothing weird you thinking off the jump.
It's like a brown bull. We're in America. Oh, what's up, bro? Until you prove me that you whack.
So it's like, you know, you meet these kids and it's like, they don't really say what's up to you. Like their energy's weird. It's like, yo, what's up? You have to kind of stick your hand out for them to even like try to dap you up. So like, you know, they show fake love and they try to like impress you. It's like, they're there to impress you. As opposed to like, you know, make themselves happy. It's like insecurity and like jealousy at the same time. It's like, bro, like, why are you trying to impress me, bro? Like, worry about like the people you actually care about. Like you don't need to impress nobody but yourself. You know, just be you. You don't gotta like, you know, they feel threatened that all of a sudden another brown boy
alpha
that like seems cool.
It's like animalistic mentality.
Yeah.
You know
it's like only one of us can exist, but all of us can exist. This shit's a team sport, bro. We don't need to like separate ourselves doing this weird shit. Let's just show love to each other and let's like, you know, like get
I'm all about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's why we're here, bro. Yo, if we were both hating ass brown boys, why would I want you here? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you want to work.
I was about to say, literally the only thing I was going to say is like, fuck all that negativity. You know what I'm saying?
We don't need that.
You know what I'm saying?
But there are those brown boys that give that negative shit. And it's like, bro, like, why are you even here? Bro, go home. Like, I'll call your Uber home, fam. It's cool. Like, just go home, fam. Like, you do not need to be here. No, straight up. Like people around are peeping like, yo, why is this kid even here? He low-key sus. He a creep. He be like, he DM'd this bitch over here like 30 times and she's just ignoring him. Like the energy be weird. You know, those kids be like that, bro. They like that, those are the dudes that are just shooting their shots in girls' DMs, have no game.
Let's talk about some of that then.
Yeah.
You got some examples?
Should we pop up some
You got some examples?
Hey man, let's look at these real quick.
Send me them examples.
Yeah. You want me to read one of these?
Read one of them.
All right, let's go. Shout out to the ladies, by the way. Some of y'all sent us some screenshots of these brown boys acting wild. By the way, if you here seeing this now, you should definitely send us any type of weird activity you see from these guys. Let us put them in order, man. Let us tell them how they should really be doing this. Cause you know, sometimes they just need a little guidance, man. Yeah. We here to help. We ain't here to like really diss y'all like that. We want to be better as a collective. We here trying to be a team.
Big up everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Get it.
All right.
Learn from people who can do it.
The first screenshot. We're going to pop this up on screen, all right?
We going to get it.
All right. We're going to pop this up on screen. Let's go. All right. LOL. Thank you. I appreciate it. Other dude says, a woman of many words. We love that. Female says, I know, so many words. LOL. Dude says back, well, I saw you and had to shoot my shot. Looks like I missed. LOL.
Why did he miss
0 for 1. But I'm good with that. Shoot or shoot.
Little dick shit
Female says, LOL, saying something like shoot or shoot is definitely a miss for me.
Yeah,
that's definitely a miss.
He fucked up.
And he go back, he says, haha, this motherfucker had the audacity to ask. He's like, haha, do I get 2 more strikes? Motherfucker thought this was baseball. We played basketball, bro. We played basketball. We ain't playing baseball. We played basketball. When we say we balling, we playing basketball. We ain't playing baseball.
This motherfucker switched the sport.
He said, haha, do I get 2 more strikes? He says again, we had a good run. That emoji. Thanks for the memories, LOL. Girl likes the comment. And then he responds later. He responds 5 hours later. We could have had D1 babies, crying emoji. Man, y'all ain't gonna be, your kid ain't gonna be 5'7", bro. Your kid ain't gonna be that tall. You ain't gonna have no D1 babies.
D1 babies?
He said D1 babies. You gotta be at least like.
There's a brown boy that's on the tour?
These are all brown boys. All these submissions are brown girls sending brown boys hopping in the DMs.
That shit actually kind of funny, but it's just like, no, he talking reckless. He fucked up early, bro. He fucked up early in that conversation when he immediately said he's 0 for 1. No, you're not. You didn't say that.
You admitting defeat, family.
Yes, you were admitting defeat.
Yeah. Never, ever admit defeat.
I bow down to you, shorty.
You never admit defeat. You just walk away. You say good game and you walk away.
All that shit.
You say good game and you walk away, family.
But he admitted defeat before anything he was
on top of that, bro, I'll tell you this. Saying we could have had D1 babies 5 hours later, bro, You should have just said that the first time, man. And on top of that, you're already out the game. But if you go out bad like that, you might as well have just done it right away.
The
you don't
D1 Babies is
that doubles down how much of a loser you are, bro. Like, we want to see you win, bro. Get it together.
You know what's funny too? He said we gotta have D1 Babies, and this the motherfucker who's talking about basketball and switches to sport. He don't know nothing about sports. He not a D1 baby, man. You know what I mean? I'll whoop your ass. Pull up on the court. I'll whoop your ass.
Come on, man. You gotta get through us to even talk to this girl again, bro. You gotta get through us. Seriously, bro. You gotta get through us.
He ain't doing nothing. All right, what's another one?
All right, next one. All right, yo.
It's a different guy, right?
Yeah, different guy.
Different girl.
The guy, yeah, different girl.
Oh,
guy starts off saying, "Yo." Lady is like, "Who's this?" ? He's like, "It's from wedding."
We gotta bleep.
I know we didn't get to talk, but I really want to hang with you. Want to come to my room and drink? ? I have Casamigos and some weed if you smoke.
Are they staying together?
Please LMK. This guy's just sending straight messages. Okay, so he says, "Want to come to my room and drink? I have Casamigos and some weed if you smoke. Please LMK soon." These are like separate messages. He keeps sending messages.
He's sending hella messages.
Please LMK soon.
Desperate ass.
There's a lot of hot girls here, but I can't keep my eyes off you. Then he sends again. That sorry looks so good on you. Heart eye emoji. But I think it would be better if I could help you take it off because I know they're hard to take off. He's talking about her wearing the sorry. So he's kind of risen a little bit, but nah, but you had never done that with her before, so you can't even like shoot that. Yeah.
It's too much
too early. She ain't responded the second time.
It's too much too early. Like I would say that, but like later. You know what I'm saying? I would say that later. You know what I'm saying? So this is, he's still going. Tonight is the last night. This is at a wedding. This is at a wedding. He says that sorry looks good on you, but it'd be better if I could take it off. Then he says, tonight is the last night, so can we hang out? Then he says again, hello, 3 question marks. Can you answer? Then she replies, she says, blocked, LOL, you're disgusting, laughing emoji. So she Dwight Howarded his ass back to Orlando to fucking China, like, you know, like she blocked his ass. And then that's it. Like this man shot so much, bro. Like this, I don't know. This motherfucker did way too much right there. All that shit. It was like sending all that and like keep following up hello like a few hours later. Like
where would you have stopped? Like, where would you have stopped?
I don't know. I wouldn't have done all that. If she not responding,
if you see a girl at a wedding,
and I'm gonna talk to her at the wedding, how did he get her number? He been had her number, or do you think he got it at the wedding? Did he get it? I know he did not. Yeah, I think she told me that he like got it through like a friend, so he didn't even ask her for the number. Be a bitch then. Like if you got her number from somebody else, and then you're gonna be a creep like because he creep like this.
Then this is that little dick energy brown boy
crazy little
type of move, bro.
This is
what they do. They're too afraid to talk to these girls, so they get their boy who might have their phone number through their homie, and they fucking text them acting like, oh yeah, I didn't really talk to you. I didn't get a chance to talk to you. But like, I think you're really hot. Like this is that Tinder, this is the square shit we talking about, bro. Ain't no square app. This is that square shit, bro.
I'm with you. 100%. That's literally like, and you blowing up her shit for no reason and talking
1, 2, 3.
He could say some of those things. He has some.
Man sent 9 straight texts. He has some
Riz lines in there. Like some. He got some swag in there. But you said it all at once, like a fucking dumbass. You know what I'm saying? You got like if she responding favorably, you can throw that in there.
He got himself blocked.
This
is living proof. You can't do it all at once. Get yourself
if she's playing, it's a game, dog. If she playing the game back, then you can throw that shit in there. Don't show all your cards to start the game. You know what I'm saying?
He dropped the whole hand, bro. He dropped the whole hand.
He folded before he even folded. You know what I'm saying?
Before he even see what was out there.
Before he seen the card. He was like, it was like a blind fold. You know what I'm saying? He was like, take it. I don't even want those cards. We got more?
No, I want you to read this last one.
Oh my God. Okay.
So read these out. We're going to put this up on the screen.
Bro, that guy kept calling me Deepika Padukone. So this is a girl talking?
So this is a girl telling another girl what happened on a night out.
So, the girl's telling her friend?
Yeah, she's telling her friend. But she's talking about a small dick energy brown boy.
Okay. So, bro, that guy kept calling me Deepika Padukone. Then he kept asking me if I thought he was attractive. And I said, I don't know. Then he asked if he should stop hitting on me. And I said, yes. Okay. And he still wouldn't leave me alone. Oh, my God. And he said he'd move to Virginia for me. What in the hell were people drinking yesterday? Where are they at for him to say that if he's not from Virginia? This is somewhere else?
I think they were in Virginia.
They were, but he's not from Virginia.
He's not from Virginia. Yeah, like he's moved somewhere. Yeah.
He see the wedding. Yo, y'all brown bulls at these weddings begin Thursdays a motherfucker. See,
they trying this one night shit, bro.
Is this from a wedding?
No, this is like from a night out.
Oh, it's from a night out?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is crazy. Motherfuckers just be fake falling in love and shit. Okay, there's more.
Yeah, read more.
Okay. Also, I was clearly not feeling this man, and he kept trying to pull me in his arms as I'm quite strongly physically resisting. Oh.
That's kind of fucked.
He's doing a lot.
That's kind of fucked.
He's doing a lot. Oh, and he kept saying he's been thinking about me since last year. Someone please help this man with this game.
Hey, we got you, bro. We got you. Unfortunately, it's really sad that it came down to this, but we got you, man. Why don't you start off? You read these text messages out.
Jesus, bro.
Like, let's go through the play-by-play. Like, she said he kept asking me if he thought he was attractive, and she said no. So, like, what do you do?
He's probably drunk as shit, definitely, but like, you can't.
Is that okay though? Even if you drunk as shit,
you can't be. No, it's not okay, buddy. I mean, like, you shouldn't get too physical unless it's reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? You can get the vibe. Clearly, he said. I mean, she wasn't fucking with him from the jump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even trying to woo her. He's trying to woo her. It didn't work, and now he's trying to like physically get her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, it already didn't work.
Yeah.
Like, move on, or something. You know what I'm saying? She's not vibing with you.
Yeah.
From the jump, that's what she said.
For real,
right?
for real.
So like, don't take it as an L, but like, don't get physical with shit for no reason.
I think that's the biggest thing. I think
don't start doing too much now.
The biggest lesson here is like, we're not trying to like shade you, bro. It's more like a bro, like, don't keep doing this. You know, like it's no hate. Like we're all brown boys here. We want to see us progressively advance. And you know, if you ask her, am I attractive? And she says like, oh, like, I don't know. Like, man, just take the hint and on to the next one, man. Keep it pushing, bro.
She don't know.
Keep it pushing for real.
That means nah. The answer means no. Then
you just keep shooting your shot.
She don't want to be mean.
Yeah, so
she didn't want to be mean and be like, nah. Yeah. So she said, I don't know. But if she thought so, she probably would have been like, yeah. Or said something, and then you could have started hollering at her then.
But like
she said, you're attractive. She didn't find him attractive from the jump. That's why she said, I don't know.
Like you said,
if it was you,
he sounds like he was drunk too. It sounds like he was turned.
If it was me and I pulled up to this girl, she would probably say yeah. And I would finesse her right there. You too. She'd probably say yeah, and you finesse her right there. She said, I don't know. That means that I'm guessing off buzz. This is just like a
no. It comes from just the confidence and us like not doing this type of shit. I get what you're trying to say. It's more like a like if we were in this kid's position, yeah. Like you kind of know what's working and what's not working.
You can win this situation. We can win that in that situation.
Like, and he could have too. He could have won the situation. Like, but he just didn't play his cards
another fumble.
He like this is another dude putting his cards down, just like not even like playing it tactically.
That's another fumble. Is there more?
There's one more.
There's one more. All right,
there's one more.
You
ready for it?
What's the last one? Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let you read this one again.
Let me read it. Okay. White is the dude, green is the girl.
Yes.
Bro, come here, says the dude. Girl goes, y'all hitting the J indoors? LMAO. Dude goes, nah, we're about to go for a walk. Just bring a sweater. Girl goes, okay, I'm gonna take a hit, then go back to sleep. Need to sleep. And the dude goes, yeah, us too. And then randomly, this is like a different time, different day and shit. Motherfucker goes, want a bump? That was a spontaneous drunk move. This motherfucker try to get her on some up out of nowhere. And she said, I'm gonna need more than a bump. LMA.
We're gonna have to censor that.
You're gonna need more. What about a solid makeout sesh?
This is where he fucks up.
What?
This is where it gets fucked up. This is where the brown boys fuck
real,
up.
Bro?
These are real. These are submitted. These are literally submitted. And shout out to all the ladies that trusted us to use this. Yeah. We would never post nothing without permission.
This is all different girls doing this.
These are different girls sending us
4
this
different
shit,
girls?
4 different ones. Man.
Hey, this crazy.
4 different brown boys, probably.
Probably 4 different brown boys. It sounds like 4 different. They all fucked up in their own unique way, but y'all still fucked up.
Yeah.
How about a solid makeout? So just random as fun.
That's where he gets fucked up. So
that's just for fun.
Where did you think the conversation was going until he asked that? You think it was headed somewhere?
That motherfucker was, I don't know. This motherfucker.
So hey, listen up, boys. Brown boys, real quick.
He was off the bump and started talking. Wow.
Hold up. Guys, you can never text a girl that you're just meeting for the first time or you just start hanging out with. You can never text her, make out with me, or you can never text her about making out, bro. That shit has to happen organically first before you can even talk about it or joke about it. Like, for real though, like if you think this shit is gonna work, bro, you ain't gonna get no shots up, bro. You need to actually work it your way in person. And we're trying to help you. Like I said, you got to make sure everything is cool in person. This person is comfortable with you. And then on top of that, like if it works out, you can joke around or whatever, as long as she's cool with it. Y'all got to get consent. Y'all got to make sure these girls are cool with it. A lot of y'all guys are doing shit that isn't really cool for the females. And it's sad that it has come to this point where we have to kind of like, put this out there and talk some sense.
All this shit.
But hey, we're trying to help. So, just know for next time,
Yeah, what I'm getting from all this in general is like, y'all just be doing too much, bro. It's like, there's wins. No, y'all meaning like these motherfuckers.
These guys,
right?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Like, I don't even feel like I'm being targeted for real.
No, you're not. I'm talking about these motherfuckers. They just be doing, like, y'all doing too much, too early. Y'all not like, it's not calculated, but it's like, how to run this shit. Like, there's phases here. You're doing too much all at once. That's what I'm getting from all these guys are saying too shit way too early. You don't have this even, well, like you don't have this situation with this girl to even say that shit. Because that's some shit that you could say.
Yeah.
But if you already got a rapport, you know what I'm saying? Not to a rando. And that's why you coming off like way too strong. You're coming off way too strong.
And I think you're exactly right.
Because you could finesse way, but that's not even a finesse. You're not finessing. You're just being like, I want to take this.
Yeah.
Not like, all right, I'm gonna go like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get around to it and we're gonna get it, right?
And what you just said, bro.
Take your time with it, bro. And
I think you hit the most important point, bro. When you said these brown boys are literally shooting their shot too early, I think that's the issue with y'all. And sometimes you just gotta be a little patient, man. It'll happen. If she's even willing to talk to you, it seems like you're on a good pace, man. But you gotta you gotta be patient. You can't just shoot your shot. You can shoot your shot, but don't say no dumb shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Don't do too much.
These people went like too OC too quickly.
Stop trying to prove yourself too much already. You know what I'm saying? Like be interesting. You are. Everybody's interesting in their own way. You know what I'm saying? Just like be you, and it's like if you. The girl gonna like you first as just like a person that she can talk to. You know what I'm saying? Even if she finds you like attractive, you can't be like a dumbass. It's all about like talk, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation like we're having right now. Like, subscribe to our conversation.
You already know the vibes.
The Off Brown Podcast. You know
Off Brown Podcast, yes sir.
Yes sir. But it's like a conversation too with a girl too. It's like it starts off with a conversation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, you're saying way too much for a first conversation. And you ain't even meet the girl because the bitch ain't even respond to you. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll be real with you, bro. Nothing. Just because you start talking to a girl doesn't mean you have to keep talking to her. Like if she's not giving you, like some people try to force it. Like they already know she's not their type, but they're just trying to fuck her, bro. They're literally like, oh, I just want to fuck her. She's not like me. But it's like, bro, like you should just stop. If you know she's not your type of person, move on because you're better off finding someone that's more like you, because then you're going to actually be able to be yourself. These people have to fake who they are because they go for girls that are nothing like them. They try to manipulate them, but that just fucks up the whole game, bro. Yeah. Just talk to a girl who's actually like you. Like, just feel them out. If they're not like that early, move on. Keep it pushing until you find someone that's actually like you, and then try to build from there, bro. Don't be impatient and just be real with it. Be you,
whatever you're trying to do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. That's what they should do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. And we're here to help, man.
Yeah.
We're here to help.
We're here to help with that shit. Yeah, at the same time.
And shout out to ladies, man. But hold up, though. There's a lot of amazing ladies out there, but there's also a lot of ladies that do give brown dudes some trust issues. Some brown girls, at least. Like, you see that. You see some girls kind of take advantage of their power because with great power comes great responsibility. And this is a real thing. It's not just with, like, among brown folks. It's amongst, like, anyone who's in power. Anybody who's in power.
Yeah.
You gotta know what's best for people. Those type of people who are in that position, they have to be more for what's best for the overall. Because there are a lot of people that are really for what's best for them. They don't really think about the whole team. And that's why these teams aren't championship teams, because they do not play as a team. Yeah. But, with me, you, and Brandon, like, we play as a team. When we're in musical settings, we play as a team. Shout out Brandon, bro. Brandon is a motherfucking dog, bro.
Killing it for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, our cameraman, our editor, the homie, bro. We out here we having fun while we do it. Remember I said this in the last episode, when it becomes work, it's different. We just chilling. We chilling, but we working.
Yeah, of course.
But we chilling. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Our work is chilling.
And, Brandon right over here, right behind the camera. What's up? What's up, man?
Hey, say something real quick to the people.
What's up?
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Brandon's that guy. He got us right. So, hey, man. I know we already let the brown boys know what's good, and we'll keep it pushing maybe for the next episode. Hey, ladies, like I said, send us some shit, send us some DMs if y'all need us to correct some of these guys' behavior. We're not gonna put out no names, so don't worry. Like, we just here to overall just help with that social problem.
It's funny, but we gonna make it work. We're gonna help.
Last episode, we talked about social media. Yes, we also talked about basketball. We talked about sports.
We talked about sports.
We talked about social media and sports. Let me ask you this, bro. How do you feel about the connection between social media and sports in today's day?
Ooh,
for example,
exactly.
Ja Morant with the gun situation, Zion Williamson being exposed, Zion being exposed by two porn stars about his private life.
I know.
These are issues in today's era.
It hurts to see this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I love both of these guys as ballers. Like Ja Morant, one of my favorite players. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then Zion, I'm a fan of both of them. They're both explosive. They're bullies, bro. He been
on the court.
He ain't been on the court that often for me to even like I want to see him more.
You know why that is? Because this lady, this girl, Mariah Mills, who's been like kirking off on him off the tweet.
Shit.
She said, bro, like, one of the tweets, she was like,
the porn star,
no wonder why you fat. Yeah, the porn star. She's like, no wonder why you fat. You have all these soda cans and soda bottles in your bathroom.
Cooking them like, for
this
what
is
reason?
This is a
for some
professional
clout,
NBA player.
This bitch talking about some shit.
Was he the number one pick?
Maybe, yeah. Number one pick. Ja was number 2.
Both number one and these guys are in these social media headlines, bro. And it's just crazy that like
I think that's kind of like at the same time of how much good and how great social media is.
Yeah.
This is the dark side of social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody digging up everything.
Yeah.
So it's like even the Ja. I'm a big Ja fan. I love Ja. He's on some dumb shit.
We like the basketball player Ja.
I love Ja Morant. He's one of my favorite players as a basketball player. And off the court, he did it one time. He did it another time, and even when I seen that video, it happened so quick that somebody's clocking him type shit.
Oh,
that's the dark side of social media.
They're really trying to get him.
Like, people are watching.
Yeah.
So if you're a big creator, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an okay creator. You're okay with create out what we at. We killing it. Killing it. But these motherfuckers are on TV every day, balling and millions of followers.
They have a job. That's part of their job.
This is what they
do
do
on TV.
And they do like Ja. He got caught up like a couple times. Like, bro, first of all, you're an idiot for doing this shit. Like, why did you do this? Like, I love you as a basketball player. Stop this shit. You represent the brand. But at the same time, that's the bad side of social media. How do they even catch him doing that shit? Like, Ja, do what you do, but like, how are we getting caught doing this? It's because of social media.
Social media, because people are everywhere, man. People are everywhere. People are being documented. And let me say this really quickly, bro.
That's the fucked up part, bro.
Let me say this really quickly, bro.
I don't want these guys
Ja, if you ever see this, man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I know you're probably wondering, like, how did this really affect people? As a basketball fan, bro, I did fantasy basketball this year. Shout out my barber, Mario, for putting me in the basketball league.
Hell yeah.
I did fantasy basketball. You were, I think, my first pick, bro. And I was going to win the whole league. Yo, I was in the playoffs, and you got suspended, bro. You costed me the playoffs because you got suspended, bro. You were my star player, bro. There was other people, but, bro, like, you know, this is how you impacted your fans, bro. Your fans who wanted to pick you in fantasy sports, bro, they got impacted by your actions. And I already know you ain't never going to do that again. I really believe in you that you ain't never going to do that again, bro. But like, just think about it, bro. You know, people are getting affected by this. People are on your ass with the media with shit.
That's the problem, though. I'm saying, like, too many eyes when you're like with social media and being like a big star in what you do. But he's a NBA star, you know what I'm saying? He's an all-star, all-pro type, or all NBA type player. You know what I'm saying? So he's already like, so many eyes are on you, and everybody knows. From good and bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So your headlines will be good. We're like, Ja Morant drops 50, drops the hammer. You'd be like, holy shit.
Can you imagine?
Day, it'd be like, Ja Morant like showing doing this shit. And you're like, oh, it's a good and bad. It's like, what? Too many eyes on you in social media.
Yo, try to see this, right? You're in a fantasy basketball league. You're in the playoffs. It says Ja Morant out tonight. Gun controversy or whatever the fuck. You know, like on your fantasy. Yeah, bro, because it's like he's not playing because like personal. Well, they say personal. But the personal is the fucking like, you know, the gun thing. Like,
so this is like with this whole thing, right? I think nowadays with social media, what it is right now and what it's been for the past like few years, everything is like broadcast is so quick. Like if something happens, people gonna find out. Just
unless you're at home, you're being watched.
Yeah, you're being watched at all times.
Yeah.
This is new. We're talking about sports and social media put together, right? This is like a new thing though. Like within the past like 10, 15 years or something. But like hoopers back in the day, like Jordan. Imagine Jordan in a social media era.
He'd probably be canceled at some point.
He will be canceled. He'll be like goated, like as like he's the greatest, but then he'll have the dark side of social media that would be shunning Jordan.
And you know, Michael always didn't get good press. He got a lot of bad press.
He did. But imagine if there was social media.
Yeah, of course.
It would have been like how they treat LeBron.
Yeah,
it's like LeBron got so much love, but he gets so much hate.
Yeah, of course.
And Jordan would have been the same. Kobe was the same too. Like the greats are like always gonna get good and bad with it, right? It's more good than bad, but you'll get a lot of bad because you're getting so much good.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
With the good comes the bad.
With the good comes the bad. But with social media, every one of those is like headlined.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's too much sometimes for like, I feel bad for some of these young hoopers because like Ja and Zion, they're youngins, bro. They're like 22, 23 years old. It's like, you feel bad. They just came up on some money and they hoop and they both
they're already getting big contracts, bro.
They got big contracts and they're both balling too when they play.
So
like,
we talked about Ja. Let's talk about Zion really quickly. We don't have to go too into it because, you know, there's not too much information. All we know is that Zion is messing with 2 porn stars. He impregnated
two. I thought it was one.
It's 2. It's 2.
Damn.
He impregnated one of them.
Damn, these girls coming out the woodworks, bro.
He impregnated one of them.
What?
But
I know
what was
widely,
but the whole world thought that they were dating already. So it wasn't like, you know, anything crazy. But for this porn star, the other porn star, Mariah Mills, for her to see that like, yo, like Ja, like I'm sorry, not Ja. Zion impregnated this other girl. I guess she was also secretly dating him. And then you see the screenshots, right, of him asking her to be like, I know it was censored. He asked her to be like, I guess like a, I don't know, his porn star. I don't know. This shit was censored. He asked her to do something for him. Yeah. And that shit was censored. So it had to be something weird. And, you know, he basically he puts himself in this situation with two adult actors.
He's a lot of shit right now. And, he ain't said nothing. Like, his team ain't said nothing.
This isn't going to affect how many games he misses, but it's like, it's weird headlines to see with
both of these guys. Yeah, two of them, you know what I'm saying? Like Zion's on some porn star pregnancies, crazy shit.
Yeah. Like it's like competition between these two porn stars. These two porn stars are like talking shit. It's like what the fuck? She's lower level than me. Like these bitches are competing with each other.
Yeah, and you got him doing this shit. You got Ja over here with the guns, like trying to be fucking like Ja Wick and shit. You know what I'm saying? You seen that
Ja Wick, bro? Yeah, of course.
Ja Wick out here. You know what I'm saying? He the best shooter in the league. Yeah. Steph Curry, take a seat.
Ja Arenas.
Ja Arenas. Oh shit. So I mean. They have some dumb shit, but
shout out the Wizards, by the way. I'm rocking the Wizards real quick, you know.
Shout out the Wizards. Shout out LeBron too. I'm wearing the Fruity Pepper LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Dunk joints.
No, the drip goes hard.
Hell yeah.
Maryland headband. I see you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. There we go.
We all Wizards gang.
Yeah, you know, we keep it at DMV today. So
hell yeah, exactly. Exactly. I fuck with it. Cheers to that.
Hey man, cheers to that.
Cheers to DMV, baby. Let's go. Let's get it.
All right, man. So, you know, we talked about social media in sports.
Yes, sir.
Let's move it more to sports a little bit because we fuck with sports.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do a little snake draft of our all-time basketball list, bro. All time.
Like a starting five?
A starting five, yeah. Every position, you had to go from point guard to center, you know, pick our best five. Snake draft.
I love it.
Snake draft. Let's do it. So, because this is my idea, I'll let you go first.
No. You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
No, let's flip a coin.
Let's flip a coin.
Let's flip a coin to see who goes first.
All right, so
that's what we're going to do.
I got tails.
Coin flip.
I got tails.
All right, so I'm heads.
Brandon,
all right,
flip a coin for us,
you got a coin flip. Flip a coin for us, bro. Heads.
You pick. Okay. What do you want to do?
My pick first, Bron.
All right.
Bron number one. I'm my small forward.
I'm going to
go
James. I'm going to go. You got Bron at one. I'm going to go Jordan and Magic.
Jordan and Magic.
So you get 2 picks.
Ooh, 2 picks. Okay, so he got. Okay, should I get a point guard here? Okay, so he took the GOAT shooting guard and the GOAT point guard in my position. In my opinion, you got just now. Okay. Here we go. Bron.
So my team's about to ball on your team. You feel me?
Right now we go. I mean, I only got one per person. It's 2-on-1. You're trying to jump me.
Let's see what you do. Let's see what you do.
All right. Now who? Okay. So I got Bron, and Bron can run the point too, for real.
I would have taken him with my first. I ain't mad at you.
I'm gonna take Shaq as my center.
Okay, and you got one more pick.
Ooh, I got another pick.
Yeah, and then I get 2 picks.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so should I go with point guard? When I get Steph,
is Bron playing your point guard?
He could play the point guard, but they can figure it out.
Okay.
Prime Bron, prime Shaq is already like pretty unstoppable. We're gonna see like a pure point guard.
Yeah.
We can get. Oof. They gotta be a winner. Who's like?
Got Bron and Shaq.
They
already
winners.
played in
They're
Cleveland.
both winners.
They already played together in Cleveland. We already seen how that
winner,
works.
like a point guard who like tough, like
they weren't that nice in Cleveland.
So they were. Shaq was old.
I know,
by that point. Yeah. No, they were good. They fucked up. Yeah.
No, I think they went to the playoffs with Shaq.
I'm gonna take Kobe at the 3. At the 2.
At the 2, okay.
Take Kobe. I'll take Kobe as my 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got, and then it's you now.
Yeah,
right?
okay. So I'm gonna take Steph Curry.
I'm gonna
have him be the 2. Jordan, Magic at the 1.
No, okay, so you can't do that. Then.
Why can't I?
Because Magic is 1, Jordan 2, and you got another guard.
Jordan's 3.
Oh, Jordan 3. Okay,
Jordan's gonna be 3. Yeah,
you're gonna move him to the 3.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a shooter, and we got like someone that can like basically play like Bron at the 3.
Yeah,
you see that?
I was thinking about Steph. Yeah,
and then I got one more pick. You said you got Shaq.
Shaq, my big man. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take Kareem.
Take Kareem?
I'm gonna take Steph and Kareem. Yeah.
Steph and Kareem.
Kareem probably at the 4.
Kareem at the 4? Okay.
Or at the 5.
Because Kareem can't guard Shaq.
4 or 5, yeah.
But Shaq can't guard Kareem, can he? He can probably guard Kareem.
No, Kareem won't get buckets on him. He can't guard that hook. He can't guard that hook.
Yeah, sure. Nobody can guard that hook, for real. Nobody could guard that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so Kareem and
Steph. Yeah. I got Jordan.
Now it gets interesting.
Steph, Magic, and Kareem.
Okay, I got Kobe, LeBron, and Shaq.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, a bunch of Lakers.
I'm a power forward.
So you finish up your team over here. You pick two.
I picked two. Okay,
not pick one.
So power forward, I'm gonna go. Tim Duncan.
Okay.
I'll take Tim Duncan.
Okay.
So I want Tim Duncan though. I'll take Tim Duncan.
That's not a bad one.
I was teetering between Tim Duncan and Dirk.
Yeah.
I wanted Dirk in there too, just because he like shooter, but like
nah, Duncan got defense.
Duncan got defense. That's exactly what put me over there.
Yeah.
Put me on that one. Duncan got defense. And then at point guard, who are the greatest point guards? Like you took Magic. Now who else can I say? And who would be in that conversation? Not for my pick, but just like who are like the greatest point guards? Like, give me a few names. John Stockton. He never won nothing, but he has Steve Nash. Fucking maybe like Isaiah Thomas, old Isaiah Thomas. They cool. They tough as fuck. They're all tough as fuck.
Yeah.
But like, this is my starting five, right? This is my starting five. Take a fucking Iverson, bro.
Taking Iverson? That's not bad.
Allen Iverson.
So let me pick and then we'll talk about where we're going to put him position-wise. Okay. So for my final pick, so I said I had Magic Johnson at the 1, Steph at the 2.
Yeah.
I had Jordan at the 3. I had Kareem at the 4. 5, I'm putting Nikola Jokic. I'm putting Jokic at the 5.
Ooh.
Jokic at the 5.
Jokic versus Shaq. I love it.
Jokic at the 5.
That's your 5-man lineup?
That's my 5. That's my 5.
So, and then conversely, mine was at the 1 is Iverson.
Yep.
Kobe.
You have Iverson at the 1.
I got Iverson, yeah. Iverson at the 1. Kobe at 2. Bron at 3. Tim Duncan at 4. Shaq at 5.
Okay.
Which team would win?
So I got...
Which team would win?
In contrast, I got Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Steph Curry.
Yep.
Michael Jordan. I got... I'm forgetting. I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And you got Jokic.
And I got Nikola Jokic.
Yep. Okay. It'll be comparable. It'll be
I got playmaking, you know?
I got a
lot of playmaking.
It'll be a game. But I'll take Shaq over Jokic. But Jokic is
You think you take Shaq over Jokic? I think
Shaq was so dominant. I mean, like he plays a different role.
Kareem was dominant too.
Yeah, but
Kareem was really dominant. So was like Jokic, honestly. Like
Jokic is dominant.
These teams are like dominant. Like he's still playing.
He does the role that Magic Johnson also does. Right?
But you have 2 of them though. And Johnson
and
scores
too.
Johnson scores.
And you got Jordan on that team.
By the way, Johnson also like
your team
scores
is tough.
boards.
That team is tough. I would not think to put Jokic, but now that you put Jokic, now I think about it.
It's a good team. It's
Jokic
a tough team to beat.
is already like one of the greatest.
You were trying to pick up winners. Jokic is a winner.
He's already one of the greatest ever.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Just because he hasn't finished his career doesn't mean he's not going to be on that top tier list. I think Jokic is up there.
Get a ring, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the best ever already.
Yeah.
No, that's a good list. Yeah. So who would win? Hey, these are the top 5s. Who would win?
I'm saying, hey, I got a good idea.
My team will win, I think. But like your team nice too.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we play each other in 2K and make these teams? We make these teams. We play each other in 2K. We put it up on Twitch or some shit like that.
We're going to do it on 2K?
Yeah.
Street mode 2K.
Okay.
Yeah, on the street. We're not going to do it in the court. We're going to do it in the street. It's pick up.
Yeah,
we pick up players.
We figure it out.
Yeah, that'll be hard.
I think we figured that out. Yeah.
That'll be hard.
I fuck with that, man. That's a dope-ass idea, dog.
Hell yeah. Bet.
Hey, man. I had a lot of fun doing this, bro. We did this shit last time, bro. Here we are again, bro. We're going to keep it pushing. Like I said, man, subscribe, like, comment. Let us know, man. Let us know what y'all want. What y'all want to see, any topics, any people y'all want us to have on, man.
Yeah.
We are all about the work, man. We love this. We're going to keep it going, man. Every month, man, we're going to pump out an episode. So, like I said, follow us on social media. Check us out, man. Shit. We got some more music coming. Appreciate y'all. Off Round Podcast.
Let's get it.
Let's go, my boy. Let's fucking go. Hey, let's go.